Welcome to this chapter on managing cytotoxic spills. Any person handling cytotoxic drugs and related waste can be involved in a cytotoxic spill. It is important that all personnel are familiar with spill management.
A spill can occur when cytotoxic drugs are being prepared, stored, transported, or whilst being administered to patients. A spill could also occur when transporting patients while cytotoxic drugs are in progress and when handling patients' bodily substances contaminated with cytotoxic medications.
A spill kit should be readily available in all areas where cytotoxic drugs are present. The contents of a spill kit includes personal protective equipment, instructions for use, signs to identify and isolate the spill, absorbent towels, a small scoop to collect any glass fragments, water and detergent, and 2 plastic waste bags clearly identified as cytotoxic. Look, Sam, sorry about this. Your cannula's actually managed to fall out. We've got a bit of a spill on the floor. So just very carefully take your right hand and just take this tape off. I'm going to get you actually to move off to the sink and give your hands a nice wash with warm soapy water. Okay. Dennis, would you mind coming over and helping me for a minute? We just have a spill happening
Certainly,
here.
sister. Thank you.
In the event of a cytotoxic spill, you should alert someone in the vicinity to keep everyone away. Display the signs to mark the contaminated area. Using the absorbent towels, contain the spill by carefully covering it, making sure not to disturb the liquid. Don the personal protective equipment in the correct order. Firstly, put on the respirator mask to prevent inhalation of hazardous material, followed by a pair of safety glasses to prevent splashing material into your eyes. A hairnet should be worn if you have long hair to prevent it from dangling in the spill. Put on the first pair of chemo gloves, followed by the gown. Ensure that the first pair of gloves remains under the gown cuff. Put on the overshoes to prevent contamination of your shoes and possible spread of the spill. Lastly, put on the second pair of gloves. Pull these over the gown cuff to ensure maximum coverage. Prepare the cytotoxic waste bags by placing one inside the other. Fold the top down and position nearby the spill. Use the scoop and scraper to collect the contaminated material and place carefully into the cytotoxic waste bag. Moisten a yellow cloth with detergent and wash the area using a circular motion, working inward. Place the used cloth in the cytotoxic waste bag and repeat the process at least 3 times until the area is completely cleaned. Rinse the area thoroughly using the bottle of water included in the kit and a yellow cloth. Using the remaining yellow cloths, dry the area. All cloths and both bottles are placed in the inner cytotoxic waste bag. Remove your outer gloves and place them in the inner cytotoxic waste bag before securing it using the cable ties included in the kit. Now remove the overshoes and place them in the outer cytotoxic waste bag. Remove the gown and fold carefully. Remove your protective eyewear, followed by the hairnet, and deposit in the waste bag. The mask is next. And finally, the inner gloves are placed in the bag and the bag closed and sealed using the remaining cable ties. Finally, place the bag in a cytotoxic waste bin and wash your hands with soap and water. Complete the incident report as per institutional guidelines. If the spill involves a powder, carefully place an absorbent mat over the powder, ensuring that there is minimal dust disturbance. Carefully wet the mat so that the powder dissolves and is absorbed.
In the event that a staff member is contaminated with cytotoxic drugs or waste, they should firstly remove any contaminated clothing. The affected area should be washed with copious amounts of water and soap, and medical attention be sought. Staff should be familiar with the material safety data sheets, as these provide important safety information in the events of accidental ingestion or exposure to cytotoxic drugs.